Thank you so much for tuning in to another Toia Tales video. I really do appreciate it. I know this month we've been talking about focus on the health. And so far I had talked about relationships, I have talked about many things, but now let's get serious on this note. Let's talk about focusing on our body. And what I mean by focusing on our body, I mean let's go into the doctor's office, getting your regular checkups. Especially us women, we really need to get our checkups, okay? I'm just gonna pause on that note. We really do. So the reason why I said that, I just turned 35. Okay, so I just turned a bit 35. It's really awesome being 35 right now so far. But the scary thing about being 35, my OBGYN suggested that I should get a mammogram done. And I was like, okay, this is something new. This is something serious. And no lie, I was scared. I was a little bit nervous because as women, when we think about mammogram, we think about the C word. Cancer. And I try not to think about it. I have a positive mindset already, but Lord knows I was a little nervous because one, I know everything about my mom's side, but I don't know anything about my dad's side. So I had to literally meditate and pray about going into this doctor's office, y'all. I went there, and shout out to Brooke Ray Diagnostic in Auburn, Alabama. Thank you so much for being very kind to me when I was there. Y'all showed so much love, and didn't even know I was nervous and being scared, but I was. But y'all was very patient with me. But anywho, as I'm getting there, y'all, my mom said she's gonna go with me, and she said, well, I know you scared. I know you already said you scared about going. So she was going to go with me. And I said, you know what? Bye, girl, bye. I left my mom. I left her at the house. I got in the car and I just literally just drove off. And I was like, I could do this on my own. I'm a brave individual woman. I could do this. I'm independent. I'm just take myself up there. And y'all, I got up there. I filled my paperwork out. And I've seen people go in and come out, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be my turn in a sec. I'm just sitting there like doing this, twiddling my little thumbs. And when she called my name, I was like, okay, hopped on up. And she was like, tell me your date of birth. And I was like, I mumbled my date of birth. She was like, okay, whatever. And she was just very polite the entire time. And I walked into the room, and there you go, the big machine. The machine is just right there looking at me like, what's up? And I'm like, my whole facial expression the entire time, and she was saying, I'm gonna give you a second, let you go ahead and take your time. And I looked at her, I was like, do I really have to do this? Do I have to do this today? And she said, I'm not going to make you do something that you don't want to do, but I'm going to give you some time and let you think. And y'all, I'm just looking at this machine, and I just bust out of crying. One, because everybody was saying, especially as women were saying, they're going to press down on this, and they're going to check and see what's going on with your breast. And I'm like, one, I feel uncomfortable. Two, I will feel violated, and this is something new to me. And all of a sudden, I was literally, I was in about a good 5 minutes, and I'm up there crying. The technician come back in, and she was like, okay, you ready? And I was like, she said, it's okay. She said, Toia, it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, I'm scared. I really am scared. And she said, it's okay. She said, this is your first, right? I was like, yeah. She said, it's okay. It's okay to be scared. This is something new and different. And I reached over and I grabbed some Kleenex and I wiped my face. And I was like, and I literally cussed. I'm not going to say what cuss word I said. But I was like, let's do this. I went ahead and women, we might not have experiences, but I encourage any woman, any any woman to go ahead and get a separate, get your breast checked, because you never know what's going on. So she told me I'm gonna take 3 different images of your breast to see what's going on. And so after she did that, I mean, y'all, I was like, okay, God, you got me. You got my back. You got me on this. Give me strength, Jesus. So next thing you know, and she's doing this, she was like, okay, I noticed your right breast has so much tissue in it. So let's go ahead and let's do a ultrasound just to be sure. And I was like, okay, why? She said, well, you just have a lot of tissue. I said, is my insurance gonna cover it? And she said, yeah, let's go for it then. As long as I ain't gotta pay out of pocket, I'm okay with it. So we went to the next room. As we go to the next room, I'm laying down on the table. She propped me up this particular way, and she said, I'm just gonna place this cream on you. Y'all, she placed this cream on me, and we talk, and we have a nice conversation about school. And I said, why does this cream smell like Johnson baby lotion, y'all? I mean, I was like, I looked around like, where's the bottle? I'm looking for it looked pink too, so I really can't tell if it was the light making it look pink, or was it pink itself. But it smelled like Johnson baby lotion, y'all. I really think they probably went to Walmart or somewhere and switched the bottle. I promise you, it looked like Johnson baby lotion. So she lathered me. Y'all feel a little uncomfortable. She lathered me up. She lathered me up, and I was like, you don't have to do this. So she put the machine on me, and y'all, as she put the machine on, I could see my breast image from behind me. And y'all, that was the coolest thing. Dealing with x-rays, it's the coolest thing to see, So I'm like, oh wow, I'm looking like, wow, this is my breast. She said, yes, this is the tissue that's in your breast. And I was like, okay. She said, well, everything's looking good on my end. You will know your results within a week. So sometime soon I should know my results, and I'm giving up to God. But the question I really asked her, and it really got me, why is 35 the age, making the age now to get your breast check? And she said within a year she has seen women younger than 35 with breast cancer. When you say that, it's so scary. It is so scary to think about it. Women, we don't get our breast checked. Not even our breasts. We don't even get our pap smears. So this is something that I really encourage any woman that's out there watching my video. And if you know a friend or somebody that needs to go and get their body checked, encourage them. Go to a regular physician, go to your OBGYN, get your checkups, because it's important, because you never know. You never know. We only have one body, everybody. We only have one body, and we need to take care of our body as much as we can. Okay? So, on that note, I want to give a major shout out to my sponsor, Raj Day. Thank you so much for Pretty Hustler out of Atlanta, Georgia. Sweet Peach, y'all. The Sweet Peach City, Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. I love saying Atlanta like that. So a major shout out to her. Thank you so much for being my sponsor, and for saying, hey, you know what, let me link up with Toia, or us linking up with each other. Thank you so much. Also, I want to give a major shout out to my manager, Damon Shaw, and his family. Thank you so much. I'm going to give another shout out to my sorority sisters of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you so much. And if I don't give it, I got to give a shout out to them. Also, let me go and throw the brothers in, brothers of Phi Beta City, because y'all do be in y'all feelings if I give a shout out to the Sorors and leave y'all out. So on that note, I love y'all. Encourage each other to get your health, get your body checked. And if no one doesn't tell you they don't love and don't care about you, I do. And remember, like I always tell y'all, to govern yourselves accordingly. Y'all be blessed, be sweet. And if y'all looking for anybody to do any speaking engagements, I'm open for speaking engagements on the Toia Tales Booking at gmail.com. Bye, y'all.